Hello, fellow bread shorteners. I am Shortnin Piper, totally not Pied Piper talking about the Beach Boys only. No, that could not be me. Anyways, I'm in a great shape. How are you guys? Yes, that was a reference. Anyways, so while my long video was rendering for my main channel, I thought, you know what? I don't have nothing better to do. Let's make a tier list of all the Beach Boys slash Brian Wilson Shortnin bread. And, to set this up took a lot longer than I wanted to originally. Sorry for hitting the mic here. You're very near and dear to my heart. I'll not hit you. But anyways, to set this up in general was an absolute pain. And I'll, of course, make this public so you can, of course, talk about discussions only about the gentleman as bread shortening the shortening bread. Now, I try to set this up as timeline correctly. So yeah, bear with me. So yeah, remember to like and subscribe to this channel or to my main. I don't really care. Support would be great. I have a Patreon right over ting, so you can go check that out. Exactly, Piper, and also don't include the guy you got this timeline from. I'm a dumbass, guys. Anyways, please go check out the Shortnin Bread Saga. It compiles all, and I've actually skipped out of some like rehearsing of Ding Dang, and some which are just basically just Brian playing the same song, but then with a lot more and you know, and stuff like that. I just gotten the main ones, so yeah, please go check that goober out. I got it from him, you know, and the dates, yes, and the dates. I also got that. So yeah, I just snatched the things and I just put it in the little list, you know. So yeah, check them out. But we're gonna be doing a tier list of all of these, and yeah, I think so yeah, let's just start. A little weird. Because looking on the Saga video, it says that Rolling Up to Heaven came before Shortnin Bread, the official version of Bread Shortening. There are multiple ones, but I'll tell you my favorites and I'll rank them. So I'll do this in a safe way. I'll do the... Where are you? So the first track that I'm going to rate is Brian's tune, Rolling Up to Heaven. Okay, that's some... I like this. This is like an interesting twist. Okay, we're not gonna listen to all this. I'm gonna listen to a big chunk though. This one, I like it. I like that. I don't know what Carl or whatever is saying. And the other guy just rambling wide away. Love this. It's a pretty good version, I have to be honest. Love the mic trying to say something, and the other guy's like, like they're just losing it. In my opinion, this is a pretty solid version. I like it. I'll put it at A in my opinion. I like it. It's a pretty good version, and it's an interesting twist. But the next I think we have is the King Shortnin Bread adult child version. This one's not more classic than mine. Shortnin Bread, Shortnin Bread. Put on the skills, slip on the legs. I'm just gonna make us up Shortnin Bread. Dude. Okay, so what I love about the base Shortnin Bread version, everything fits. The instrumental, it's hypnotizing. I have listened to the 18-minute version, okay? It's good. It's hypnotizing and runs around. Mike Love, I think, just such an amazing job as the Mama's Little Baby Loves in that part. And the cherry to the top, Carl's vocals. Carl's, I mean, in my opinion, you cannot get more shortened bread than this. This is the shortened of the breadest, the shortest of all the breads, you know, and it's amazing. Like, let me play, man. Dude, she's gonna cook a sourdough for two. And the way it goes back, man, like, it's insane. And Carl, like, you know, you can tell that the Beach Boys do like Shortnin Bread. It's not just Brian, you know. Brian, I like to imagine all of them playing this together and, like, you know, everyone having an absolute blast. This has to be, like, in my opinion, like S tier. You cannot top the King Shorter Bread. Okay, Shortnin Bread adult child version. Love that. Alright, the next one we have here is Ding Dang. Okay, let's listen to Ding Dang. I mean, we all have listened to Ding Dang. Let's be honest here. Okay, Ding Dang, another superb version of shortening bread. Now, this is an altercation. This is a lot different than the OG shortening bread. This is, instead of using regular lyrics, using shortened bread. But in my opinion, I prefer the, you know, surround roll mix. I'll show it on screen and link description, which in my opinion makes the vocals like more cooler. But in my opinion, this is superb. Only problem, I just fell from my chair almost. Only problem that I have, it's less than a minute. I'll probably one day make an extended version, which is like 18 minutes solid, you know, but nothing just ding dang. So that would be just for me, I think, because I love this track, you know, because this is amazing. Like, in my personal opinion, like, it just fits. The vocals and the mic loves, like, occasional, I treat her so fine, but she treats me so bad. And like, you know, like, I love that. In my opinion, Ding Dang gets another S. I mean, these are the staples. I love them. I care for them. They're the best. Bonus round. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Shortening Bread live 1979. This is gonna go hard. I have listened to this. Bro, I wish I was in the crowd so bad. Let's be honest here. Sometimes, like, we all here sitting would wish we were in the fucking crowd. Imagine if modern day Beach Boys United and did Shortening Bread. Like, it would, like, that. This is my dream. I want to be in this crowd, dude. Imagine being there and listening to that, okay? And it's like weird because it's so hyped. The crowd was even clapping along with it. They did not know what hype they were bringing, you know? I should probably talk about the LA album version, but yeah, so to be honest, this is a great version, and this is a very close theater to S in my opinion. Like, I don't know, you know, let's just do it. Everybody wants to live just once, man. I love the live version. The live version goes hard. It just does. I love that version. It's amazing. Next one we have is the LA Lights version. Now, I'll be honest, I am not a fan of this version. In my opinion, it slows it down, and the guitar is fine, but the guitar is like, it's cool, but it's not as good. Like, why didn't you just put the adult child version? I think if this would have been, and they just sped it up, you know, I think this would have been like an amazing version, in my opinion. But this is the only official release of Shortening Bread that we have, other than Ding Dang, which is a variation of it. Rest of these, I think, like, a lot of rest of these are not, you know, like, you know, official, which is pretty fine. But it sucks, honestly, because this is, okay, you know, actually, I feel about it. This is like a mid version of Shortening Bread. Like, because this is, like, not slow. Like, Shortening Bread is supposed to be hyped. You're supposed to play it for hours, not sludge it down and, you know, stuff like that. I don't know. I do not like it, that version. The next version is a My Solution / Shortening Bread 1980s. I forgot to say the years for all these. 1977, 1977, 1979, 1972 or 1, I forgot, and 1979. This one's gonna be 1980. Let's just see here. I'll be completely honest. My favorite version of Shortening Bread. If this had vocals, which I'll probably do a mix out there someday of putting the regular vocals on it. If this had vocals, this would be on top. But it doesn't. And I'm sorry, there's something just so cool about this, or the fuzzy feeling that it has with that, you know, that like synth that goes off, you know? And the dun 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 dun. It seems like every instrument's playing at once, but they get such little snippets of them showing it off. And it's a hypnotic melody. I mean, Shortening Bread is, really. And in my personal opinion, this would be so close to, you know, my favorite if it just had vocals and if it just was like a lot longer, you know. I hope I used the right cover image for this one. I used the same one that show his channel name where I got this from, please. Look, check out that guy. Love his channel. Great videos. I mean, great mixes. I mean, videos too. Bro should post a lot too. So yeah. Anyways, so this I think is the canon end of the Beach Boys there, and I'll be honest, kind of peak era of Shortnin Bread. This is an amazing era. We got some solid like knockouts from Brian, you know. In my opinion, Brian really knocked out it out with the, you know, rolling up to heaven, good hitting start, getting the first one, which is the Shortnin Bread, then with the ding dang, then with it sloping it down to that. But then Brian brought it back and made it hard on this version. Maybe I don't know which one of these came first. You can probably check that up. In fact, check me if I'm right or wrong. Anyways, but yeah, next one we have is I think it's, okay, I already checked this, but I think it's Too Much Sugar. Yep, I was correct. The next one we have is Too Much Sugar, and this is now not the Beach Boys, the Brian era. Let's listen to this.
You end up with a bellyache. Take that greasy steak and fries. Slap that fat right on your thighs. Don't be stupid now, here's your pay.
Okay, I'll say this. I was expecting it to be far worse. This is kind of like a vegetables and Shortnin Bread mix, which kind of does work. I mean, too much sugar. This is weird, okay? But that's the whole Beach Boys. I mean, in my opinion, dude, like, I'm sorry. This is weird because this is the Beach Boys, bro. Or Brian Wilson, to be specifically. I was expecting this version, but honestly, it's an A. In my opinion, it just works. In my opinion, it does work. And the little weird part, there is a Shortnin Bread. It is a little wearing out, but there is a Shortnin Bread over there. I like this version. Okay, then, so this was 1987. Next one is 1988. I think. Yes. Yes. Okay, I'll be completely honest, Chief. Where's the bread? Maybe, I know in some examples that it doesn't appear in the song yet, but I give this a minute. Bro, I'm sorry, Brian, I don't hear the bread, dude. I don't hear the bread, my man. You really left me out with the bread? Like, real, dude? I don't see it. I mean, I guess it's a good song. I vibe with it, but it's not Shortnin Bread, nor it resembles it. The next one they have is Mike Love Intermission. Now, next one is a doozy. It's called Sugar Shack. This is gonna be hard, guys. I swear to God.
Crazy little shack across the tracks. Everybody calls it the Sugar Shack. Well, it's just a...
Now you might say, Papa, what do you mean this is Shortnin Bread? What are you yapping about? Well, Mike Love did a little Brian reference at the very end.
Mama's little baby loves shack, shackin'. Mama's little baby loves sugar shack. Mama's little baby loves shack, shackin'. Mama's little baby loves sugar shack.
This is an ass version. I'm sorry, Mike. You're not making out a Tarkov with this one. Like, come on, dude. This one is such a weird one. This was in 1983. Like, what? What is this? What is this? Like, fucking boom, boom, weird ass expression. Mike, you're not. As I said, Mike, you're not making out a Tarkov with this one, dude. I'm sorry, man. Anyways, So the next one we have is a little interesting one. I have to be. It's Metal Beach 1989.
Metal Beach.
DJ Khaled, Mr. Worldwide. Okay, now these past have been asked. Brian kind of brought it back. Now this one goes hard. I'm sorry, gamers. This one has to make it. Is it better than? I mean, it's. I think it's really good. It has a lot of 80s cheese, but it's the 80s shortening bread. Like, come on, can you really fucking hate it for it like that? In my opinion, Brian brought a lot. Now, Brian is, I think, a composer in a lot of these. These are just appearances where Brian was working, and it has a shortening bread sound that, he has documented down. But yeah, that one, I'm sorry, that one goes hard. That one's a little banger, what we're calling this town. Like bam. All right. Next one we have is Proud Mary 1992.
Rock, roll, rock, kid and rollin' and rock, roll, rock, kid and rollin' and ooh. I left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day. Big wheels keep on turning, Proud Mary keeps on burning. Roll it,
Okay. This is a little weird one. I like it. I enjoy it in my opinion. I think Proud Mary, like, this is a really good twist. But is it better than LA? I enjoy it just as like in LA, but like I don't think it's the best one. I think it's really cool. I don't know. I think I enjoy it more than I enjoy the LA. Because in the LA, I have expectation of short and bread, so I want to boogie down. But in this one, I'm more curious, and I'm just kind of vibing with the, tune. These are both slow. Do you see like resemblance? Short and bread needs to be like dun 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 dun. Yeah, I don't know. This one's a little, this one is interesting. This one has the chance to grow on me. I have to be honest. All right, the next one we have. Okay, this one is a weird one. I have to say this. This one is a song where Brian Wilson has, I think, composed it. But as you see, this doesn't really sound like short and bread. But it has parts of short and bread in it. Give me a second, gamers. I'll find it. It's like a little jump scare, goddammit. And then it goes back, and I think it appears on the end one. Okay, it's a good shortening bread, but that's not the song's main point. I think, okay, it's not the mic. In my opinion, it disappoints because I'm like, I want the more shortening bread, and maybe the original song, but I'm listening only for the shortening bread right now, not for this fucking whiny fucking liberal bullshit. Liberal. I don't know, I'm losing. Okay, yeah, that was an interesting one. I have to say that, but I didn't enjoy that one really. The next one I have is South America. Let's listen to this one. 1998. Soviet Union still existed. No, it didn't.
Got a letter from a long-lost cousin of mine who wants a little piece of heaven in the Argentine to unravel algebraically. It's written in the wind and on the tropical sea. From south of the equator it keeps calling to me. South America, well you know I would. South America, I'd go anywhere. South America, you only get to heaven.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just don't hear shortening bread in general. There, what, like, brother, like, where? Okay, this is not worse than okay. Okay. Would you rather have shortened bread or no shortened bread? I rather have at least like shortening bread. This is worse than Mike's. Dude, this doesn't even have shortening bread. It's talking about some fucking America, man. Like, come on, man. I don't know, dude. I didn't like this. I was like really like thinking like it would be like crazy hype, but it didn't bring the chicken, man. Damn. Okay, that sucks. Maybe it's later in the song. Okay, so the next track we have is No Wrong Notes in Heaven. Already hear it, see?
You shouldn't think on it, you should meditate. Pray until you levitate. Focus and find the zone. You can't force it, don't you know? You just gotta let it go. When you become the song, don't hesitate. Turn up to 11. You can do no wrong, can't make a mistake. 'Cause there's no wrong, no wrong, no wrong. Lost in heaven. When
Okay, this is a very interesting version. Because the way he sings really reminds me of ba 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 ba. It seems like he knows what shortened bread. And this is, by the way, I think like composed, I think, by Brian Wilson. I don't know, Brian Wilson, by the way, this is 2004. San Andreas dropped. This released. Correlated. This is weird. I don't hate this version. It's an interesting turn on the bread.
better
Little jump scare miss. Look, she's accidentally hit the enter key, damn. Well, I think it's a little weaker than this. But I know there's the no notes in heaven, or something like that. Which I love, that's a banger, man. Alright, and then we have two left, and the last one's a little surprising. I mean, unless you have watched the Short and Bread saga. Anyways, next one is Going Home on Brian Wilson's Old Lucky Star in 2008.
I'm going home, home. I'm going home, home. I'm going home. I'm going home. I heard my sound and found my smile. Living in love. Yeah, 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 it's been a while. Homesick, homesick. The sun shines nowhere else. The sun shines nowhere else. So homesick, homesick. I'm even missing myself. At 25, I turned out the light, 'cause I couldn't handle the glare in my tired eyes. But now I'm back, drawing shades of kind blue sky.
I didn't know Brian could fucking rock this hard in his age. Damn, okay, actually deserves to be on like a fucking A, dude. Like, it's better than too much sugar and too much wine. I don't know. I think this is a banger, I mean, so far the best one. I mean, all of these are in the 70s. One is in the 80s. This one in 80s, 70s, 80s, 2000s. So Brian still could bring it back. 90s, 70s, 2000s, 80s, 90s, 80s, 90s. 80s and 90s were not the 90s were not the best year, and best to have in the 90s, man, is I think this one from like Proud Mary. And the last one, guys, last one who we have last one from. It's from the only My Glove. The mic's microphone wear is very sharp, but this is the most shortened bread we have ever had. 2018. This one, I put it here. But yeah, gamers, this is the bread. This is the shortened bread, and you know what? I'm pretty satisfied with this. The surprising one that I had is Metal Beach. I think it was fucking crazy, man. I love that track. I like my most memorable track that I have is Metal Beach, of course, the OG. This one, the 80s version, My Solution mix with this. I don't know why it's My Solution, the word there. There's nothing of My Solution. I don't know, man. Maybe there is. I don't know. Then there's, of course, I really much like the Rose. Rolling Up to Heaven. I always thought that this song was like connected to this one, you know. Wrong notes, no notes in heaven. I really like the live. Of course, the live is a classic. Proud Mary was a pretty interesting one, but otherwise, yeah. This is the bread. This is the bread, guys. In my opinion, I think Brian has done a pretty good. 70s was his peak. 80s he wore down a little. 90s were ass, but 2000 a little renaissance, you know. And the 2010s, My Club has only dropped one. But I mean, hey, I like Going Home. Going Home is a good track. Anyways, I'll have the link to all of these tracks, MP4s, and I'll have a link to this. I think if I can give a link, I'm pretty sure I can. But otherwise, thank you very much for watching. My name is Pod Shortnin Piper, and have a great day, great eating, great good night, and remember to drink your water and chomp down your vegetables. Adios, amigos.